God says, "My beloved child, this is a very important message for you today. Do not ignore it. Pay attention to this message. Open your eyes and be careful. This is not a coincidence. It has been sent for you. This message is not like the others you have seen. It is meant to stir something inside your soul that has long been buried beneath layers of betrayal, time, and confusion. There is something extraordinary that has been hidden behind the veil of ordinary days, behind the patterns of your life, behind the silence of your waiting. You have felt it. You've sensed it. You've wept in your sleep over it. Something is calling out to you from beyond what your natural eyes can see. And now, it is time for you to see it. You are standing on the edge of something holy, something prepared, something you didn't even know was for you. You thought you were overlooked. But you were chosen, set apart, watched in silence while heaven worked behind the curtain. You thought the silence meant neglect, but it was divine orchestration. You thought the delay was denial, but it was sacred timing. You were being positioned while others passed you by. They thought they understood what was happening in your life, but they never saw what God was concealing. And now, the moment has arrived. And it begins like this. A wealthy man is about to take you to a secret location because his dying mother revealed to him that you're not just someone passing through this world unnoticed. You are the one she saw in a vision when she was only a girl. She waited her whole life to tell her son. But she kept quiet because the world would never have believed her. She was ridiculed when she first spoke it out loud. So she carried it in her heart like a prophecy waiting for the right wind to come. And now, on her final days, with breath trembling between life and eternity, she opened her lips and spoke the name she had been given in that vision. It was your name. She described your eyes, your presence, your softness and your strength. She told her son, she will not look like she holds glory, but she does. She will walk through the fire and smell like the perfume of heaven. She will be hidden for a time, but when you find her, you will know. You will feel the echo of my spirit saying, this is her. And he knew. When he saw you, he knew. The world sees you and thinks you're ordinary, but there are places where your name has been spoken in whispers of reverence. There are people who've dreamed of meeting someone like you, but only he was told the truth, that your presence in his life would be a door into something sacred and untouchable by the hands of greed. He has watched you from a distance, not out of curiosity, but out of wonder. He doesn't understand how someone like you could carry so much silence and yet feel so loud to his soul. He doesn't understand how your smile can bring peace to a room where sorrow was breeding. He doesn't understand why he wept the first time he saw you walk away. But he does know this, you are the one. You don't know what's coming because you've only seen the shadows. But there is a place prepared for you. A place so hidden that no one could find it unless they were led by the divine. And now this man, this quiet, powerful, wealthy man, has made arrangements in silence. You may have thought you were alone, but things have been moving. Conversations have happened behind closed doors. Papers have been drawn. Rooms have been prepared. He has already told his closest people, I'm about to take her somewhere she's never been, and when she gets there, she will understand who she really is. This is not fantasy. This is not coincidence. This is not exaggeration. This is prophecy unfolding like an ancient scroll finally being opened after centuries of waiting. There are things you have prayed for that haven't come yet because what's coming is not what you asked for, it is more. You asked for peace, but what's coming is destiny. You ask for comfort, but what's arriving is revelation. You ask for companionship, but what you are being prepared for is divine covenant. This message is for you. And I know, deep in your bones, you feel it. That tremble that's happening in your chest right now, that's confirmation. That sudden urge to cry. That's the truth brushing against your spirit. The warmth rising in your hands. That's not emotion, it's divine electricity, preparing you for transition. He has seen how you give even when you have nothing left to pour. He has watched from a distance how you endure while others fall apart. He has admired your strength, your softness, your strange way of smiling in moments that would make others collapse. And now, he is ready. Ready to bring you into the place his mother told him about, since he was a boy, the place she called the sanctuary of the chosen. No, it's not a palace. It's not a throne. It's not a luxury the world knows. It's something deeper. It's a space filled with sacred light. A location where voices are no longer drowned out by doubt, where souls find healing without having to scream for help. You are going there. Not because of luck. Not because of chance. But because prophecy has reached its time. Finally, God is exposing this secret. Open it now before it slips from your hands. Don't be distracted. Don't ignore the signs around you. Every delay, every closed door, every betrayal was pushing you closer to this. The tears you cried alone? They watered the soil of a garden you didn't even know you were planting. And now it's time for you to walk through the field of answered prayers. But you have to say yes. Say yes, even if you don't understand. Say yes, even if you're scared. Say yes, because your spirit already knows what your mind is trying to catch up with. Say yes, because the one who is coming for you isn't coming to fix you, he's coming to walk with you into what you already are. There will be a moment soon where everything feels surreal. He will speak softly to you. Not in grand gestures, not with dramatic displays, but with reverence. He will tell you things you thought no one knew. He will look you in the eyes and say, you don't have to prove yourself anymore. You were always the one. My mother knew. I know. And now, it's time the world knows too. You'll be tempted to run. You'll question if it's real. You'll feel the weight of your past trying to anchor you. But breathe. Listen. Trust what you feel. Not the fear. Feel past the fear. There's something holy vibrating in the center of your soul. That's your sign. Go with it. The location is not far. It's already being set in motion. Every step you take now will lead you closer. You might notice strange signs, numbers repeating, songs that seem to speak directly to you, dreams that feel too vivid to ignore. Don't brush them away. These are not tricks of the mind. They are divine hints, gently guiding you like a map made of whispers. And when the day comes, and it will come soon, when he looks at you and says, it's time, don't hesitate. Go with him. Not because he's rich. Not because you're trying to escape something. Go with him because this has been written long before either of you breathe your first breath. Go because his dying mother saw you. Go because the light she saw around your soul has finally reached its fullness. Something holy is happening. You may not see it yet. But one day, very soon, you will walk into a room that feels more like a memory than a new place. Your heart will settle. Your soul will exhale. And everything inside of you will say, this is it. This is what I was born for. You have been called. You have been chosen. And now, you are being taken to where you belong. The journey begins when you say yes. This message for you is wrapped in the breath of divine timing, and no moment in your life has ever been quite like this one. There is something stirring behind the veil of what you can see, a stirring so holy, so powerful, so precise, that even the stars themselves have paused to observe the orchestration of heaven on your behalf. Your life has been silently guided through shadows and sunlight alike, through long nights of tears and days when hope barely flickered like a candle, and now something magnificent is about to be revealed. There is a man, a wealthy man, not just in coins and currency, not just in what can be counted and banked, but in wisdom, in silence, in soul. He has been searching, not knowingly for you, but led by something higher, something deeper than reason. His life has been filled with everything that could be purchased, but still, there remained a hollowness in him. He didn't know what he was missing, until one night, as he sat beside his mother's final breaths, she told him something that rearranged his soul. She whispered your name. And though he had never heard it before, the moment the syllables passed her lips, he knew. He knew that something sacred was calling him, something unexplainable, unshakable. The way her eyes looked at him when she said it, clear, even though her body was weak, was enough to carry the conviction of 1,000 prophets. Her hand in his, her voice trembling with the weight of heaven, she said, "She's the one. She is the one who carries what you've been seeking all your life. Find her. Bless her. Take her where your soul can breathe again." Ever since that day, he has been preparing a place. Not just a location on a map, but a space of honor, peace, restoration, and inheritance. It is a secret place, not because it must be hidden, but because it is sacred. Not everyone can understand what is being prepared for you, and that is why few have seen the path you are on for what it truly is. You may have felt it lately, like something was shifting in the wind, something pulling at your spirit, something invisible guiding your thoughts toward places and people you cannot yet explain. That is no coincidence, that is the gentle echo of destiny tapping on the door of your heart. Because you have been faithful when it was hard to believe. Because you have remained soft even when the world tried to make you hard. Because you have chosen love over bitterness, mercy over judgment, prayer over panic. Now the reward is coming. And not because you asked for it, but because it has always been written. In the silence of your nights, when you've looked up and asked, "Is there more for me? Is anyone thinking of me? Does my heart matter to anyone out there?" The answer has always been yes. Yes, someone is thinking of you. Yes, someone is about to knock on the door of your story. Yes, someone has been entrusted with a revelation about who you really are. And that someone is on his way. He's bringing with him, not just riches of the world, but peace you forgot existed. He's bringing a safe place for your soul to stretch and your dreams to breathe. He's bringing closure to things that hurt for too long, and answers to questions that no one else could ever seem to answer. He's bringing laughter back into your life, the kind that comes from deep healing, not performance. He's bringing loyalty, the kind that doesn't change with seasons or opinions. He's bringing understanding, the kind that doesn't need you to explain every scar on your heart, because he already sees the glory in your story. He doesn't just want to meet you. He wants to honor you. He doesn't just want to give you gifts. He wants to pour into you what no one else could. He doesn't just want to bless you. He wants to lift you to a place where you can finally see why the pain was so deep, because the purpose is even deeper. There's a reason why so many things haven't made sense until now. There's a reason you felt delayed, misplaced, even forgotten. You weren't being denied, you were being hidden. You were being protected, prepared, refined. You were being placed in the hand of time like a sacred seed, waiting for the season to bloom. And now that season is here. You're not who you were 5 months ago. You're not the same as you were when you tried to carry everyone and everything and still smiled through your own heartbreak. You've grown. You've prayed with tears in your eyes and hope in your hands. You've stayed kind when bitterness would have made more sense. You've forgiven people who never apologized. You've kept walking when you were weary. You've trusted heaven with your name, and now heaven is responding. The wealthy man is being drawn to you, not because of outer beauty or charm, but because there is something on your life that money can't buy. A frequency in your spirit that only the Spirit of God can reveal. His soul is recognizing yours, even if his mind doesn't understand it yet. He's about to reach out, and when he does, it will be the beginning of something that changes not just your life, but generations after you. You're about to be taken somewhere unexpected. To a place of healing, of unveiling, of truth. To a place where the parts of you that have long been misunderstood will finally be celebrated. To a place where your voice will matter again, not for what it can do, but for who you are. To a place where your laugh will echo without apology, where your rest will be deep and uninterrupted, where your gifts will no longer be drained by those who only took, but filled by those who understand the sacredness of your light. You are about to walk into rooms you never knew existed. You are about to sit at tables that your name was always reserved for, even when no one else told you. You are about to be clothed in honor where you once wore shame. You are about to see the full circle of moments you thought were wasted. You are about to be remembered in places you never even knew you were seen. And when it happens, don't question it. Don't doubt your worth. Don't wonder if it's too good to be true. Don't let the ghosts of your past try to sabotage the miracle being handed to you. Instead, receive it. Receive it with tears, with reverence, with joy. Receive it knowing that this isn't just for you, but for every version of you that ever sat in silence wondering if the tears would ever make sense. They do now.